Okay, folks, this is the San Pascual Indian Cemetery. And as you can see, here's the San Pascual Valley. And right over that little place over there is the San Diego Archaeological Center, which I just came out of. Okay, so just giving you an idea of the size of it. You can see it's pretty small. There's one large pepper tree in the middle and about a 6-foot tall fence right here with some adornments on it. Looks like for the holidays, an angel. So I'm just going to open this up and let's go in. And see, that just swung right on open. And as you can see, there aren't too many marked graves here. This grave is a stone cross. Looks like those appear to be stone crosses there. There's 3 in a line, then one at the end. And it's mainly pine needles. So there's no grass. It's easy. You hear me crunching. Here's a wooden cross. You can see it hasn't really been upkept that much here, but it hasn't really gone to pot, you know. It looks like they've cleared most stuff. There's a broken branch here. This looks like a metal pipe cross, so I'm taking it this is pretty modern. Probably marked where there used to be some other marker that disintegrated. Here's another metal cross made of pipe. And see, there's just some markers in the back here. It's a little metal cross. And here's a metal placard. This actually looks like it has some stamping on it. It's kind of hard to make out though. It's deteriorated. These are probably graves, but are not marked, or they've been, there's like holes where varmints have dug. These look like they were crosses that have deteriorated. Here's a deteriorated cross. This one actually has some writing on it, and it's Martinez. So it's definitely from the Mexican period or post when it was America. It looks like American because I see dates 1991. So, yeah, this isn't too old. Here's one that looks like people have at least come and put some LED candles, and LED candles aren't that old. Probably in the last, 5-10 years? So somebody's honoring the departed here. Here's another one that's has an LED on it. I don't know why people put LEDs on things. Sometimes they might be to honor them. Sometimes they may be for some other purpose. Here's another little metal cross. Once again, it's probably from the late 19th century to the 20th century. I take it from the machined holes in it. And as you can see, there's the pepper tree, and I'll get to that in a minute. Here's another wooden cross, and it actually has a metal plaque on it, but I can't make out anything. There's another LED candle behind it. This is the most interesting thing here. Let me try to get the whole thing in for you. It's a big stone cross. It looks like they just laid a wreath. When I came here a couple months ago, that wreath wasn't here, so that's new. And it looks like some people were pigs and left their Starbucks, which I'm going to remove before I leave here. and some other crap. Disrespectful. Yeah. But this has dates on the top. And you can't see it behind the wreath, but you can kind of see where it's etched there on the left-hand side. Here's some broken wood buttressing or fencing. And I take it it's fencing from the style. Looks like it fell on one of those crosses there. So it's probably a fenced off lot, I would take it. And some stones here, but they look like they're just stones. Of course, it looks like they were moved here later. And these, I think, are the only. This is the only one that really, besides that wooden one with the Martinez, has a little kid that died that was 6 or 7 years old. 6 years old, 6.5. Pretty sad. But as we've known in cemeteries, there are lots of those. Here's another just plain stone cross. And over here there's a stone, and it looks to be broken or chipped. Or maybe that's just the way it was, but it definitely looks like some kind of marker. That, because of the rectangular shape, as you can see, I'm pretty much straight over it now. You can see it's a pretty rectangular shape. I'm taking it was probably something somebody found and either hand carved a little or didn't do too much to, but used it as a marker. And there's these 4 pillars. I don't know if they look like they're equidistant. So I don't know if they're something in the middle, or maybe it was 4 separate markers. I'm not sure. If anybody knows the shape of the top of these, they look like they're pegs, like maybe they held some kind of fencing around it, it looks like a low fence. But I'm not sure. I'm not a carpenter of any sort. I only know a little bit about everything. Okay, so that's it. And I just wanted you guys to get an idea of how cool the cemetery is. And I mean, there's a lot of cars here because it's November 30th, 2013. It's the holiday weekend. And yeah, this is a lot of cars. But generally this area, looking over the valley, see if I can go out, stay in the shade, but go out. By the way, it's beautiful here today. It's probably 70 degrees at most, with a nice cool breeze. It's idealistic. You can see the valley and why the Indians around 7,000 years ago originally settled here. The remnants that lived in the hills before really we took everything over became poor. Ulysses S. Grant made this 92,000 acre area, San Pascual Valley, actually Indian preserve, or not quite a reservation, but preserved it for the Indians. So that was a long time ago, but they since went to poverty, and it was pretty bad. Then that lady wrote that book, Ramona, which Ramona's just right down the street that way, 10 miles. And, they died off or integrated. A lot of them became what is now Valley Center. And there's, the casino in Valley Center. That tribe is the remainders. I guess the rest might have gone with the Sueñas up in Paula, where I'm from, or further down south into San Diego and integrated in. Okay, well that's it. I've talked long enough. This is almost 10 minutes long video. And that's it. Have a good day.